everyone, and welcome to the Oshkosh Capital Connection, your chance to get connected with your local lawmakers from the Capital, Madison, and get a little look into some of their projects, their goals, what they're working on. We look forward to connecting the community at a state level, what's going on at a state level, and how it affects our local area. That's our main goal here on Oshkosh Capital Connection. So today we welcome Senator Dan Feyen into the Oshkosh Media Studio here to chat with us about his experience as senator so far, what he's planned for the break for the legislation this summer, and with that we welcome Senator Dan Feyen. So Senator, welcome, thanks.
Hello, Emily. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here today.
Yes, it's great to have you, and we're looking forward to kind of getting to know you a little bit better,
Sure.
Finding out a little bit more about your experience as senator, how long you've been in your position, and some of your goals and projects that you've been working on. So first off, why don't you just kind of give us a little background about yourself, how long you've been in the position?
Well, right now, this is my first term. I've been in the position approximately 18, 19 months now. I got elected in 2016, took office in January of 2017, so
Excellent.
It's only a year and a half later, and really enjoying it right now, and getting out, talking to as many people as possible within the district.
So what brought you into this position? What garnered your interest in being a senator?
Well, to start, we got to go back a little ways first. Years ago, I was in the JCs, and if you know anything about the JCs, when they get to be about 35 or 40, they throw you out. So I was approaching that age, getting close, and so I was looking for something else to do, and I got involved in the Republican Party of Fond du Lac County. And after the first couple of years there, I became chairman of the party down there, and I was chairman of the Fond du Lac County Republican Party for 13 years, and I also served as the district chairman, which covers the entire congressional district, which Glenn Grothman has now. And so I chaired that district for almost up to 10 years as well, and got to know a lot of the senators, got to know a lot of the representatives, and then when my current senator, Rick Gudex at the time, said, "Hey, I'm not going to run again. I think you'd be good at it. You should think about it." That's when you go home and you start thinking about it. I had always thought maybe someday I'd run for city council or something like that, but never thought I'd jump into a state senate race fresh out of the printing business, but we decided to do it, and here we are today, and really enjoying it.
Definitely. And so tell us about your district. What is the area that you cover? Obviously, Oshkosh is within your district, but
Yes.
Give us a little bit of the details on where exactly you're responsible for.
Very good. Oshkosh is the largest city in the district. Basically, we go from the most western portion is Omro, and then we go all the way down to Waupun. That's the southernmost portion, but you can almost draw a straight line from Omro down to Waupun, and you catch all of the city of Waupun. I have the portion of Dodge County as well in Waupun. And then I swing back up the east side of the lake over to Johnsburg, all the way up to the Fond du Lac County line. On that side, swing down around the bottom of Lake Winnebago, pick up all of Fond du Lac, and then back up to Oshkosh, and then to the north to the town of Oshkosh. So I go about probably 6 miles north of the city limits of Oshkosh and swing it over to Omro, and that is the district of 170,000 people.
Wow.
So it has the cities of Fond du Lac, Oshkosh has the villages of Oakfield, and North Fond du Lac, city of Omro, city of Waupun, Rosendale, and a lot of townships.
Quite a bit of area that you're covering.
Quite a bit of area, but not as big as some. So
Yes, definitely.
I am lucky in the way that I can drive from one corner of my district, Johnsburg, all the way to Omro in about 55 minutes. So
Wonderful.
some people drive 4 hours in their district. So.
Ooh, yes, you've got it pretty good.
I got it pretty good, yes.
And you've been getting around your district lately too. Right now the legislation is on a break until January.
That is correct.
Contrary to what a lot of people believe about your position as senator, you do not spend all of your time in Madison. So tell us a little bit about what your plans are for this break period.
Sure.
And where you're going to be spending your time.
Well, basically right now, the legislature is out of session. Mm-hmm. We will be back in session coming up in January. So we have what's called the summer legislative study groups, and I'm on a study committee that's looking into alcohol enforcement. I also serve on a prison facilities study committee, or not a study, just a committee looking into all the facilities. So I'm spending a lot of time going around the state and the area visiting some correctional institutions. In my district, I have 5 or 6 of them. I have, there's 3 in Waupun, there's 1 here in Oshkosh, there's Tachita and Fond du Lac, and so and there's a couple that are very close by. So a lot of correctional employees live in this district. So I'm enjoying serving on that committee on how we can better serve the needs of not only those that are incarcerated in our system, but also to help the employees out for a better day, and so they all come home safe at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. But we do get around the district. I was just in Omro the other day, touring a business, and then went to their city council meeting at night. Most of my time right now is going around touring businesses, staying in touch with constituents, going to many, many community events all over the entire district. So, just as we still do that when the legislature's in session. I got up to Oshkosh quite a bit, and during the winter time for the Oshkosh or Wisconsin herd games, my wife and I love going to those. In the summer, we go to Fond du Lac Dock Spider games. So we spend a lot of time just getting around the district, going to a lot of fundraising events and doing some parades and things like that as well.
Wonderful. So definitely still staying plugged in with your district.
Staying very plugged in. Contrary to popular belief, like you had mentioned, we don't spend all the time in Madison. So during the summer, we're down there 3-4 times a month at the most probably. Mm-hmm. And then back in the district working with constituents. I also have an office in Fond du Lac where I check in with some staff there as well.
Wonderful. Any plans for Oshkosh over the break period, specifically coming to different meetings or specific areas that you're going to be visiting?
Well, one thing I'll be doing next week, I'll be going to EIA.
Can't miss it.
Can't miss EIA, so you got to do one of the biggest events in your area. But I get up to Oshkosh quite a bit for events, whether it's car shows or just some fundraisers or whatever it might be. I do get up here. Winnebago County Fair is coming up, so we want to get out there and talk to all the families that show animals and the kids, stay connected with them as well, and see if they got any concerns. And I hand out a lot of business cards at events like that, saying, hey, if you got concerns, please give the office a call. That's what we're here for.
Yes.
So.
Sounds like your main priority really is meeting with people, having conversations, hearing what they have to say, what their concerns are, and how you can help them.
It is always about meeting the people, meeting our constituents out there, seeing if there's any problems that we can help them with, or if there's things that are going well, if we can come tour a business, whatever it might be. We're always looking for things to do in the area, so give our office a call. We'd be happy to come talk about it. And if you also have any issues with any state agencies, give us a call. We can help you out. Sometimes they jump a little faster if the Senate or the representatives are calling. So
excellent. And that was going to lead right into my last question before we wrap up here is how can people reach out to you? You mentioned they can call your office. We've got the phone numbers up, email, very active on Facebook. Yeah,
we're on Facebook quite a bit, so you can follow me on Facebook, Senator Dan Feyen. You can also call the office. We welcome you to call. We have a Madison phone number. We have a Fond du Lac phone number. Like I said, we have an office in Fond du Lac, but that doesn't detract from us getting up in the Oshkosh area quite a bit. Mm-hmm. We spend a lot of time. So if you call us, we will call you back. We will get back to you with answers of what you're looking for. Constituent outreach is the best. We try and do that. You can also email us at Senator sen.feyen at, is it legis?
.w.gov, yes.
Yes.
That's the beauty of having the graphics
there
available
you go.
For us. But so lots of ways to contact you. We definitely encourage that.
And then if you see me out and about at one of these events, just ask me a question, and we might not have the answer right away, but we will get back to you with an answer. So we always look forward to running into our constituents and talking to them. Whether it's things they agree with or not agree with, we need to know about it so we know what we're dealing with out there and we can help them to better serve them and the entire state as a whole.
Excellent. Well, that is going to wrap up this little interview, Senator Feyen, and we really appreciated you taking a few minutes of your day here to get to know you a little bit better. So thanks again for joining us on Oshkosh Capital Connection.
Well, thanks for having me, Emily.
With that, you can watch the Oshkosh Capital Connection on our website at oshkoshmedia.org. You can also watch us on Apple TV, Spectrum Cable Channel 10, ATT Uverse Channel 99. You can also check us out on Facebook and Twitter for this video and other great government update videos and meeting coverage. Once again, thank you for getting plugged into your community on the Oshkosh Capital Connection, and we'll see you next time.